respond. It's it's so small. All right, so it's actually a day before the 1st of February, but I figured I'd start now because it's a very convenient time. I'm definitely starting to feel the time crunch. I definitely think I can get everything done in time, but I need to drop literally everything. Like, I know I've said that before, and I just like reduced my workload. No, I need to drop everything. But I have actually made a plan for the first time instead of trying to keep everything in my head. So I've made a list of paintings I want to do, and I made a little chart with like little squares for each painting that I can like check off so I can actually keep track of what I'm doing, because I've had many times where I'm like, wait, how many paintings do I have done? I don't want to dig around and look, and I just sit there trying to remember how many paintings I have done. So I've got something to track that up there. I did that. And I just have a list, and I'm just going to make those paintings happen instead of being like, oh, which one do... No, doing them. I'm just doing these ones. And I've already started working on one of the small paintings I'm going to do because I've ordered more paper to make. I've got like 1 or 2 paintings. I haven't decided on one of them, but definitely one painting that I want to be quite large, both to do it justice and also to take up wall space. Yeah, but I'm working on one of the smaller ones, so I'll show you that. I'm obviously not done with the sketch. I think I'm going to adjust these a little bit more. And this is very cramped because I'm going to cut it here when I trace it. I'm going to trace this part and then move it up and trace the bottom part because it's just going to be more stem, so I don't need to sketch out all of that. And that means I can use this piece of paper and that'll finish off this sketchbook, which will be cool. So when I do have time, I can do a sketchbook tour. I've been doing some preparation type shit, like sketches and working out colors and stuff, because that was kind of something that was holding me back. I was like, I have no idea what I want to do for colors. So I've been doing lots of stuff like this and this. Oh my god, stop it. Yeah, stuff like this, just to work out colors for thumbnails I already have, because I already had a lot of thumbnails, a lot of ideas I wanted to do, but I hadn't taken the time to like consolidate them into like a focused idea. And then I need to, in the next week, I need to take some of the paintings I already have done down to get them photographed, because I need to send some photos to the Grover Gallery so that they can use them in promotional stuff. So I need those photographs done. So I'm going to check over those paintings this weekend and then take them downtown next week. Probably won't get prints done just yet, but I'll get them photographed and I'll inquire about framing prices. Alright, it is the 6th. It is snowing. I've been working on my painting. I've been working on this, and I think I'm gonna push myself to try and finish it today. I decided to go do the print thing tomorrow, not today, because maybe I can finish this one in time and take it down at the same time, which would be great, but also maybe there won't be snow tomorrow, which would make transportation a little more reliable. Other news, and I'm going to need to go out into the main room, which is a little more noisy. I finished the blanket. So here it is in all of its glory. Small, but not too small. And I have literally 2 feet of yarn left. That is how much yarn I have left over. But I did manage to get it completely bordered. I didn't need to sacrifice like a row. I didn't need to patch in any yarn. It was exactly enough yarn, which is crazy, but also awesome. I didn't need to substitute anything in. I didn't need to buy a second skein just to get like 2 more yards. So that's great. Now this blanket could totally use a blocking, like definitely, but it will literally never dry. Ever. Alright, so after a few incredibly exhausting days, I have finally started working on the painting. I got the sketch done a while ago, and then it just sat there because while I did have some free time to work on it, theoretically, I was so exhausted, so I couldn't work on it for a few days, but I've gotten started transferring the sketch, and it's a little bit more complicated than usual because the trace is in multiple pieces, and sometimes I need to flip them over, and I'm gonna need to like flip these over to mirror both sides and all that and get things lined up. So it's a little bit more complicated, but it is going pretty well. And then I wanted to just quickly update you on a couple of things because it's just a convenient time. So this is how far I've gotten on the sweater so far. I need to basically make one more full brown stripe and one more full blue stripe, and then I can divide for the arms, and that'll be really exciting. It's going really quick because it's an Aran yarn, which is kind of nice because I'm so busy right now. It's just really cool to feel like I'm actually making progress, even though I've kind of been working on it when I'm like super tired, so I'm knitting much slower than normal, or I'm just working in like 10 minutes here while I wait for something or whatever. So it's been pretty gratifying to actually be able to make significant progress. And it's also nice because I'm pretty confident that I'll still be able to wear it before summertime and it gets too hot. Like, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to finish it before then, which is nice. It would be really nice if I could finish it and then wear it, because finishing a sweater and then it being summer would suck. While I was working on that, I also, because I was like really tired, I was kind of flip-flopping between that, where I had to like think because I had to do increases and stuff like that, and this one where I just picked up a bunch of stitches and turned my sweater into a turtleneck to hide the gap because it was showing my t-shirt a lot. I've tried this on. I love it. I still need to weave in the ends, and then I need to wash it so that the extra dye comes out. But I have tried it on, and it's so much cuter as a turtleneck. The slouchy cotton yarn that's like really heavy and kind of like, it looks kind of frumpy, but now with a turtleneck it just looks really, really cozy. And yeah, I mean, I've done some like reorganization, but not much interesting stuff. I did take some art down to get photographed. I wrote a artist bio and sent that. Just stuff like that, you know, getting all that done. So that's been good, and I have not been sketchbooking whatsoever. That has not been a thing at all, which kind of sucks, but I'm just like accepting it right now because it's like, yeah, no, that is, I don't have anything left. I can get work done. That's it. So I think for a while right now, the only sketchbooking that's going to get done is going to be me working on paintings, like thumbnailing, etc. I gotta say, I definitely need this kind of break from YouTube that I'm doing, but I miss it. I miss YouTube really bad. I actually really, really miss it. I miss putting out videos for you guys. It's kind of a bummer that I can't devote that much time to it right now, but all good things take time. So I just need to focus on getting the art done. If I can really focus, I might get it done a little bit earlier than expected and be able to jump in sooner, but you never know, you know? But when I come back, I've been having ideas for videos that I'm pretty excited for, so yeah. Oh, and like this painting is almost a yard. It's 30 inches wide, so we're a little bit shy, but I don't have a board big enough, so this is 2 layers of cardboard stapled together to make a painting board big enough for this painting. Yeah, but it's actually really, really sturdy, so I might keep it and use it again. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right back into it. I'm gonna finish that today. I might start painting today. I don't know. I really don't. It would be good to, but we'll see how I feel after tracing all of this and doing all the thinking for getting things lined up and all that. We shall see. There is just no chance I'm gonna get any good lighting right now. Welcome to end of the day hair. It's much better than my early morning messy hair, which is what you usually get, but it's late, and I haven't talked to the camera in ages. It's like the 22nd or something like that. Anyway, I've been working on my painting, and I recently made a change, and I'm like, this is good. This is the good shit. So, I mean, this lighting is terrible, but I added the ultramarine and the pink, and it is so much better looking now. I wasn't being wowed by the colors. I was initially going to paint the beaks like yellow, because I thought yellow would look cool next to the purple, and I do think that would look cool, but I think the pink looks better with the ultramarine, and the ultramarine is carrying a lot more weight than I think the yellow would have. I'm not done, but I am getting there with the paint. It's taken me a while. I've been really low energy lately, but like I haven't been doing a whole lot of much of anything lately. I've kind of been working on the sweater. I need to finish one more blue stripe, and then I can separate for the sleeves. I think I told you that. And I'm excited to separate for the sleeves because this is not fitting on my needles very well anymore, and I don't have a bigger cable. I tried to work on the sketch for my next painting yesterday, and I got some progress done, but I think I have like a chronic problem of drawing hands too small. Like I have the opposite of whatever disease yaoi artists have. Yeah, just like really fucking tired lately. Also, I watched Frozen and Frozen 2 for the first time. What the fuck? Like, the first movie is like fine, except the pacing makes the movie feel about 30 minutes long, which is weird. And then the sequel is like, the pacing is fixed, and everything else has gone wrong. Everything else has gone so terribly wrong. I like that she gets a magical horse, though, and that Anna becomes queen. That's cool. I like that. Also, I was not emotionally prepared for how much I would hate looking at Olaf's face. Creeped me out for the rest of the movie. Really, really did. Really did. Also, why is Anna in the second movie dressed like a member of the British royal family of today? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. And it was so jarring. It's like they we're doing the no idea is a bad idea, we're just throwing everything out there and we'll weed it out later, right? Which is an important part of writing. It's like they were doing that, and then the higher-ups were like, oh, looks like you've got a full storyboard. Get a move on. And they were just like forced to make the absolute first draft. It's so weird, and the music is bad. It's not bad, but it's not musical music. I'm rambling so much. I need to shut up. The music in the first movie was not exceptional. It was not Disney's best work ever, but it served its purpose just fine. You know? It was enjoyable, and it did its job, and it moved the story along. I like that she got a horse. The horse is cool. I'm talking about nothing. I feel like I haven't talked to the camera at all, but legitimately it feels like nothing's been happening. I try to pick up the camera when I feel like something has happened that's worth your time. Also, I've not been feeling great a lot of days. I'm feeling a lot better now. For a long time I was not feeling good emotionally. Are any of us feeling good emotionally right now? But people always talk about how you show a curated image to the camera, right? Everyone does it no matter what. I try to just be myself on camera as much as possible. I really do. I don't filter myself much. I don't put on a big production. My editing is very lazy. But if I feel bad, the last thing I'm thinking about is picking up the camera. It is the last thing on my mind. It doesn't even cross my mind. So I am inadvertently giving you this view of my life where I'm very happy all the time, and I'm totally chill, and I'm totally relaxed, because that's the only time I'm even remembering that I do vlogging, or that I make videos, you know? So make no mistake, I'm an extremely high-strung person, so if it feels like I've got my shit together, I do not. I need to go. I'm too tired to be talking. What am I doing? Why am I talking? It's so late. Alright, welcome to the end of the studio vlog. I don't feel like I have a whole lot to say, but I think I always feel like that, and then I end up talking for 20 minutes straight, if not longer. But honestly, it has been quite a quiet month for me. I've done some minor hobby stuff, and aside from that, I have worked on art, and that's it. I've kind of narrowed my focus pretty extremely down to just life and art. And also bare minimum kind of life, chores and taking care of my health and family stuff. And then aside from that, it's basically just been art. And maybe a couple of errands related to art that needed done. So yeah, I really genuinely have no idea what this vlog is going to have in it. I'm having trouble even remembering what's from this month and what's from last month. Part of me is disappointed that I only got 2 paintings done this month. The other part of me is yeah, but the sketch for one of them took you 2 weeks to get right. Kind of trying to go easy on myself with that. And it is the largest painting that's going to be in the show. So, you know, it is what it is. I've been working on the sketch for the next painting. And it's not done yet. By no means is it done yet. I need to get a lot more done. So there's that. I finished this blanket this month. Finally, I have been ignoring this project for multiple years. But I just added this nice border after I joined everything together, and I wove in all the ends. I started a new sweater that was kind of I couldn't start a project until I finished that one. So I started this sweater, which I've shown you throughout the vlog. I know I've mentioned this a couple of times at least, but this is how far I've gotten. So I've separated off for the sleeves, and I've got about 4 inches. So that's pretty cool. I'm really liking how it's turning out so far. I like the colors a lot, and I love the way this wool feels. It's very rustic in a really nice way. Yeah, I've really been missing doing videos, and I've really been missing posting and getting to chat with you guys because I don't really have much of a social media presence. I've had a couple of ideas during my break about videos to make. I keep touching my hair because it's so fluffy on just right here. I don't know, it's irritating me. I've been having video ideas for ideas that I think are really good. Like, I think these would be not just good things to talk about or things that just you guys might like, but like genuinely good YouTube videos. I've been having a couple of ideas like that. I don't know exactly when I'll get back into it. I'm really hoping for sometime in April, because once the show gets started and it's all set up, which will happen right at the beginning of April, I won't really have to do much. It's just gonna live there for a while until it's sold or my month is up and I take it home. I have 2 more paintings that I need to get done for the show, and then if I have more ideas, and if I get any more ideas done in time, that will be phenomenal, but I don't. I'll be happy with these last 2. They're smaller than this one that I've just done, which is literally the largest painting I've ever done in my life. It's huge. It's beautiful. I love it. It was a painting full of doubt for me because every step I'd be like, I don't know. But then I really, right, the last place I added paint was where it clicked, and I realized that the painting was going to be good. It was going to be it was going to be fine. The painting was going to turn out good. And some paintings are just like that. Some of them are like, oh yeah, it looks weird, but I can tell it's going to look good. And some paintings are like, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to save this. And that's a really big part of why my paintings can take so long, is that I need to make a step and then take a step backwards and really think about what my next step in the process is going to be. Because as much as I plan things out, I really do, try to plan out as many details as possible. I get an idea, but ultimately, once you're in the thick of making a painting, sometimes you need to change the plan on the fly, or sometimes you realize you didn't plan for something that you should have, and now you need to kind of just guess at what the best thing to do is. So I'm really glad I was able to come up with another swan idea, because they've been fascinating me a lot recently. I just want to have a cohesive feeling to the show, and I want, maybe if someone really likes how I paint swans and they don't really vibe with one of the paintings, there are other paintings with different vibes that they can still enjoy. I've been in a weird mood. I've been very tired. I've been very distractible. My weeks have felt incredibly short recently, and I don't really know what that's about, but there are a lot of really cool things that are going to be happening in terms of my art career, and I just kind of need to focus on taking full advantage of the opportunities that people have been willing to give me, even after I have known them for such a short period of time. Yeah, just make that worth as much as it can possibly be worth, if that makes any sense. If I'm being really honest, I want the paintings to be done, just so that the possibility of me not getting them done isn't looming over me anymore, but also because I genuinely want the show to happen. I'm really starting to look forward to it. I'm going to be doing an artist talk. I'm gonna ask if maybe I can have someone film that. I think that would be a cool thing to add to the vlog. I don't know. or maybe as like a separate video on my channel. That would be cool. We have fully entered into rambling mode, so I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching the vlog. Thank you so much if you're still here watching, even in this absolute drought of videos. I promise it will pick up eventually when I have time and bandwidth to do so, because I am genuinely missing it. So guaranteed I will be back. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time, whenever that is. Bye.